ladies and gentlemen. I am Tommy Buzzcut coming at you, and you know what? I gotta ask you, have you ever had one of those days where like everything is like smooth and then all of a sudden something happens? It's like fly in the ointment. Well, I had one of those days today. You see, I was in my kitchen and I had just had myself a glass of water because, yes, Tommy Buzzcut every now and then does have to hydrate with some water. And so then I put this little glass just like this one down on the counter and I kind of missed. And the glass, it slipped into the sink and it exploded like an atomic bomb. Shards of glass was like everywhere in the sink, all over the kitchen. And you know what? Some of it went down into the garbage disposal. Well, you know what? I looked on the instructions and I could not see anywhere where it said this garbage disposal is very good for broken glass. So I'm thinking, hey, this is not a good situation. So I thought, what's the best way to get that glass out of there? Well, there is none. You gotta just friggin' turn on the garbage disposal. So I turned it on and it didn't move. It was jammed. My garbage disposal was jammed. It was not moving. But Tommy Buzzcut knows a little thing about garbage disposal. See, here's the secret. If you go underneath, there's a little hole, and if you have a Allen set of wrenches, you know, I love that name Allen because it's kind of like reminds me of that Iron Man coach dude, that Mark Allen, 6-time Iron Man champion dude. Anyway, if you take an Allen wrench and stick it up in that hole and turn it manually, sometimes it'll unplug itself. So I found myself in my secret drawer of tools, this Allen set, and I opened up the biggest one that was in there. But you know what? I stuck it in that little hole in the bottom of the garbage disposal, and it was too small. It didn't work. So Tommy Buzzcut, man action. I thought, I'm going to go to the hardware store and I'm going to fix the situation. So I got in the car, went to the hardware store, and I bought myself a set of these that's got some big Allen wrenches in them. And you know what? You pull them out, and I pulled one out, and it was the right size. And I stuck it in the garbage disposal, and I kind of turned it, and I got back out, and I put it on the floor. You know what happened next? I turn on the garbage disposal and it is still stuck. So Tommy Buzzcut, not an idiot, I go, look, I gotta go down and turn it again. So I bent down onto the floor, but my foot hit the one and only Allen wrench that was sitting on the floor that would fit into that hole, and it went under my stove. So I cannot get it out. It is like there till eternity. So I gotta make my second outing to the hardware store, and like I'm kind of embarrassed because I bought a set of these and I can't go back and say, can I get a refund on like 9/10 of these things, because the other ones stuck on my stuff. They're gonna go like, you're an idiot. So anyway, I get there and I get myself one of these because this is too big to get caught under my stove. But I am kind of embarrassed to go back to the cash register dude because he's like looking at me. He's like, dude, were you not just in here like 10 minutes ago getting yourself a set of Allen wrenches? I'm like, just ring me up, would you? He's like, do you have a thing for them? I'm like, no, just ring me up, would you? Like, do you have one of our favored purchasers numbers so that we can inform you of specials when they come up? No, just ring me up, please. And he's like, well, would you like a notification every time we have a seasonal special that would? No, ring me up, please, before I lose it. Tommy Buzzcut, I'm stable, but please, how about when we change our hours, we can email me. Dude, if you do not ring me up quickly, I will find a way to harm you with this thing. So he immediately rings me up. And I go home and I turn the garbage disposal and it works. So ladies and gentlemen, you're probably wondering like, what is the moral of the story? Why have I listened to this guy ramble on about glass in his garbage disposal? Well, here's the deal. I do not have morals to anything. All I know is that just no matter how much broken glass gets down in your garbage disposal, there is always going to be a tool that can fix it. Tommy Buzzcut, over and out.